It's a great day, everybody. It's a great day. Welcome in to Spiritual Tea Time. I am Sister Efua. We are here today to talk about some spiritual tea. Come get your cups, get a little bit of sip, see what's waiting for you on today. Today, I'm going to talk about a couple of things. And one of the biggest things I want to talk about is the perception that many are having. I mean, this time is really our timelines are being flooded with people talking about African spirituality and I've spoken about it before. You can look at and tell my lifestyle is connected to that. But I want to really talk about today on Spiritual Tea Time. Spiritually Speaking with Sister Efua is our homepage. Spiritual Soul Spa is our place of business and shop where you can come and get all of your spiritual needs. You can get readings, you can get tools, you'll be able to get ancestral journeys, be able to experience Florida water, fresh made Florida water, spiritual baths, yoni steams, whatever you need for your spiritual journey and cleansing and development. That's what we offer at the Spiritual Soul Spa, along with mentoring, coaching, and training. But today, our topic on Spiritual Tea Time is all about us examining the ideal of like, what is the African spirituality? And I'm saying African spirituality, even though I know that I got cousins all over the place and family members here that are supporting and are part of our family. But I'm saying that because so many times, this time that we're in right now is really forcing us to go and rely upon our spirituality. We want more spirituality, regardless of your ethnicity, regardless of your age or your geographical location. Everyone wants to be more in tune, more connected, and more visibly having a return on that relationship. And that's what I want to talk about. A lot of us are missing the idea of having relationship with spirit, with the ancestors, with your spiritual family, right? That is there with you in the ethers. So you need to understand that in order to do that, there needs to be a relationship. If you're new here, I am Marrian Sister Efua. I am a seer, healer, medium. I am I am all that needs to be all for what I need to do here on this planet at this time. And that's what I liken myself to do, spiritual leader. So you may see different titles, but at the end of the day, it is about me preserving and presenting the divineness of me into the world so that other people can remember their divineness and they can be able to shape, alter, create, and develop that which they desire. Absolutely, positively, so it is. So welcome in again. So if you're here, I need you to do me a favor. I need you to tell me what city and state you're watching from, or what country you're watching from. And I also need you to tell 5 friends, 5 frenemies, 5 people you love that we are here having Spiritual Tea Time with Sister Efua. It's a weekly 30-minute program. I come on every Monday, Wednesday, and we spend about 30 minutes talking about things that matter to enhance our awareness and our activation of our spiritual life, to bring us some mental acuity and some emotional stability, optimal physical wellness and health, as well as being able to understand how to leverage our skills, our talents, our abilities, and our opportunities in order to grow and enhance our lives. That's what it's all about, okay? That's what it's all about. It's not about let me prove to them that I'm better than them. No, it is about I am doing this work. You are doing this work because we know that once we get in full alignment and fully activated, not only will our individual lives be affected, but everyone around us. It's a ripple effect. That is what the importance is of this moment. Not just come in here, sister, give us a reading and tell us what we want to hear. It is about something being inspired and activated within you to move closer, bolder, better to your purpose, to your completion of your assignment. Now, you can complete your assignment and have a part 2 of that assignment. It doesn't mean your life is going to end. And we'll talk more about that. If you want to understand what I'm talking about, go into the academy. It's $200 a year, $25 a month. And it's an opportunity for you to come and have deeper conversations that are evolving around spiritual matters. Just like I said earlier, right? I posted a question last night and said, those of us that are embarking to understand, practice, and support African traditional spirituality, are we doing a disservice and co-vilifying and disregarding or misaligning or misinterpreting who our ancestors are? You know, my big thing is that our ancestors are not pit bulls. They're not guard dogs. They're not there to go and fight people, right? They are not there to go and fight people. Welcome in, everybody, and thank you for being here. I appreciate you for joining me for Spiritual Tea Time. We're talking about a couple of things today. The one of them is that we're going to talk about how do we move forward. Hey, daughter, I miss you too. I was thinking about you last night, and I just sent you some good love and energy because I want you to continue to blossom and flourish. All of you, I want that. So all of you that are part of it, that's exactly what I want to happen. Hey, daughter. So going back to that idea that we might be vilifying and contributing to the misunderstandings and the misrepresentation of who ancestors are and how we do them. You know, people tend to use the language that is most evident and operable for them. So they say things like, oh, they're worshiping their ancestors. In the abstract, elongated definition of worship, yeah, in that we are monitoring the relationship. See, I thought I lost it. We are monitoring and honoring the relationship that we have with our ancestors, whether by relation, social, cultural connection, or spiritual connection. We are saying that we see the value in that. We are honored and we are grateful for your contribution that allowed me to become and be who I am today. And that is not about ethnicity, because every group of persons, regardless of who you are, you have someone that came before you. Have someone that came before you. I don't know where that's. Oh, okay. Right. So if you know who's coming before you, there's no need for you to start arguing with people about what you're doing with your life and why you're doing it. Right. So hold on to your truth. Are we vilifying them by saying, oh, my ancestors are going to get you? Okay. Again, conceptually, that is true. Our ancestors are here to protect and guide us. They're going to tell us, whoa, 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 watch out. Don't do that. Either by experience or by their divine spiritual existence, that they can see things that we can't. I hope it's working for y'all. So in that way, the ancestors are looking out for you. They are protecting you. They are looking for ways to prevent danger, hurt, harm, and danger to befall upon you. Okay? That part is very true. But what they're not doing is sitting around with their machetes and their guns and their sticks and their stones, waiting to go beat up somebody because you're mad at them or you believe they misharmed you. That's not the intention and the purpose and the best use of your ancestors. Your ancestors should be whispering into your ear the special formulas, the directions, the rest of the code to access your innate. Oh boy, this is some good stuff. Join the academy, y'all. Join the academy so we can really have this conversation. Your ancestors are not your personal assassin squad. They are not. Your ancestors are not a book that you can just throw up on the shelf and break in case of emergency. No, it is about relationship. Just like with spirit, people want to get more in tune with their spiritual gifts, then get more in tune with the reality that you and spirit are one. That it's not a duck and hide situation. That it's not a, let me pop a pill because now I need spirit. No, it is spirit is always present. Spirit is always within you. Spirit is working around you. Spirit is working through you and as you. Divine is doing that. Never, the presence is always present. That's it. Your ancestors are part of the spiritual realm. And those of you that are in the academy, I got to do a special session on, I'm going to do a special session on this Thursday. I know it's not our night, But on Thursday at 7 p.m., if you are in the academy, please, 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 please make sure you are available and watching your emails. I cannot send out a text message because for some reason I just looked and I got everybody in the text message group. And I only want our academy members to be present on Thursday night. Okay. On Thursday night, I want them to be present so we can have this discussion. Ooh, we got to have this discussion about these ancestors and about the way in which people are and this new vision that I just got. I got a vision. Yeah, I got the September 1st message, but I also got a message that's revolving around who we are in relationship to the divine creator, source, universe, Edumare, right? Kra, all of this, and Jime, all of those, whatever name you need to put there, put it there. But I'm telling you, y'all not ready. Y'all not ready. Yep. Tomorrow is Thursday. It's a special edition, and I know it's late, but I had to get this. I had to get this out. If you're not part of the academy and you want to be a part, make a donation, and I'll send you the link. A minimum donation of $10. I'm sorry, Melanie. I heard you. Okay, minimum donation of $25. Right? I heard you, Melanie and Tamisha. I heard y'all. I was getting ready to say 10, but I heard 3 people go, wait. Okay. $20 for you to participate on tomorrow if you're not part of the academy. If you can't make it, it's okay. You'll get a summary at some point. I'll do a clip. You'll get the understanding of the message of what I got about who we are and how we are connected to spirit and how we can move forward. But please do not keep misaligning. Do not keep misaligning, right? Yes, divine is working through me now. The divine is working through others around me and working all around you. Yes, simultaneously. There's only one presence. So if anything is off-centered, off-key, yes, daughter, I heard you. $25, daughter. Yes, my daughters are going to get me if I don't say $25 for the session tomorrow, the special session tomorrow. Okay. $25. Thank you. And you can send that to my Cash App and just put workshop and your phone number. And then I'll make sure I'll call you and give you the information. Okay. But yeah, back to that. So just remembering that it's about relationship. If you're in a relationship with someone, it should be evident that you're in a relationship with someone. It should be evident that you're in a relationship. Like for me and my husband, there are things like sometimes he'll be talking to me and I'll hear him say things that I say, or I'll see him now, he's eating things a certain way that I eat them, or vice versa. Like I find myself saying certain little sayings that he say. Why? Because we're in relationship. We are relating to each other. We can find the commonality. We can see the sequence. We can see the value because it's so prevalent. The things are the things are present. So you hear them all the time. You see them all the time. You feel it all the time. So you're not surprised. You may be like, whoa, yes, but you're not like, oh my God, this really happened. You're used to it. You're used to it. Yes, you pick up the mannerism, you pick up the tonations, right? When I go back home, I find myself having an accent, even when I'm speaking English, or using the dialectical sequencing of the words in saying the words, the way that they say the words in English, or using their words that they use in English instead of my American words, right? So that's because we're in relationship. I'm in relationship. I have agreed to open myself up for there to be an equitable, rewarding, and reciprocating exchange between us. So therefore, there's no conflict. There's no confusion. There's no doubt. There's no fear. Yes, shit happened. But at the end of the day, I'm not consumed with inabilities or looking for distractions and doubts and confusion. So relationship becomes very, very, very important if you're doing spiritual things. Don't treat spirit like a light switch, on today, off today. You know, I remember this one song that I sang when I was in we used to have this thing called I don't even know what it's called. It was like a choir that they got all the elementary school children together And I said elementary school. So I've been performing since I was 6 years old, and professionally since I was 6. So this song, and it said, love isn't something you store on the shelf. You can't bury it, hide it, or store on a shelf. Love isn't something you keep to yourself. Da, 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 right? But you see those lyrics? That's what it is. When you're in a relationship with someone, you don't keep it to yourself. You don't keep yourself from the relationship. You have to expose yourself in order to have the relationship. It's the same thing with spirit. If you're trying to sneak this and play with spirit, I'm going to sneak in and get a reading. I'm going to sneak in and go over here and recognize my ancestors. I'm going to sneak and go over here and take a spiritual bath. I'm going to sneak and go over here and pray for something better. No. Why? Because you are one and the same. You are one and the same with the very thing you are seeking. You are going back to the master database, or the master, your personal internet search engine is spirit. It will tell you about your life. It will expose what needs to be exposed. It will align you. That's why I say our spiritual family, our spiritual on the human earth as well in spirit realm, whatever you want that to be, angels, galactic forces, whatever it is for you, your ancestors, we all have them. And then it's your relationship directly to recognize your relationship with spirit, divine, the essence, the presence, the universe, source, Allah, Yahweh, whatever term you got to put there, you put it there. This is what we're talking about today. Okay. I'm trying to go over because I started late because I had a conversation, but just bringing that up. Your ancestors are not your personal pit bull or attack dog or a team of assassins, although they will activate, implement, create supports and protections and interventions in your life so that you won't have no hurt, harm, or danger fall upon you if you're in relationship. True relationship, which means it's not, oh, today I feel like I should talk about my ancestors because they talked about it on the social media. No, you wake up every day, address spirit, address your ancestors, address your spiritual family, address, your angels, your Orisha, your Lawa, whatever it is. You do that every day. Don't be hypocritical and keep the same practice you have when you're doing frivolity in your life. This is the spiritual concept that we're talking about today. How do you have a relationship to have benefits in your life? I know this is not a popular conversation. I know people just want, no, I can't because of who I am. I can't. I have to say what needs to be said. And that's what we said about September. The hard conversations have to be spoken because some of the words need to be heard. And you're the one that's going to have to say them if you really want to bring a shift in your life. Sister Efua can only see what you allow me to see. I will only share what I'm allowed to share. Okay? Yes. I forgot my daughter was in here. She get it. This is the thing I'm trying to tell people. You want prosperity. People want to, I want to do a money ritual. No, it's not about a money ritual. Do the ritual in your mind. Get your mind ready so that it can match the frequency of the ritual. Because if you do a ritual, but your mind and heart is not in alignment, you don't get shit. The rituals only work. The candle work only works. The ritual, the sacrifices only work, or the ritual, whatever you do, only will be as successful as you believe and you input your own your own spirit, your own power along with that person who's supporting you with that. That's why I say I can tell you whatever I want to tell you, whatever I see in the spirit, but until you believe it, and you begin to live your life as if it is already done and so, then I believe that is a Christian thing too, that they say in that Christian Bible. It says, when you pray, believe that it is already done. And we say that when you are coming, you already have the belief that it's already going to happen. And what does that look like? It looks like you're no longer experiencing what you're experiencing, or the whole thing has been totally revamped. You see it happening, but it's not impacting you. That's why I always say, not my business, not my monkey, not my show. I can watch it all day long. I'm not wasting my time saying, is anybody got, Ori, please tell me, Ori, is there somebody that got a root against me today? Is somebody hating me today? Do somebody not like me? That's not my business. I'm not on that level. I'm not you should not focus. As your mentor, as your sister, as your mother, as your auntie, I am imploring you to stop worrying about what other people are doing and focus on raising your frequency. Focus on taking on your true identity, which is that before you were placed into your mama's womb, you made an agreement with divine, universe, source, and the ancestors to make a contribution on this planet in a certain way. And you don't have time to worry about who don't like it, who don't understand it, because of some title that they hold in your life. I'm telling you, I hear you, mama. I got the same thing today. It said, boop, 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 boop. Create a special class on Thursday, because you got to talk about money, and you got to talk about this whole thing about relationship. You got to go deeper. You got to talk to individuals. So if you can't wait till October to come get the preview, the prefix, or the pre-class before October. October 17th, 18th, and 19th, we'll be doing the ancestral calling and connection event. Why? Because 5 people asked me the same question and requested the same process with me. And I said, I'll do it. If you want to be a part, there are 4 seats left. The cost is $850. I'm not afraid to tell you. It's $850. You come that Friday, that Saturday night, you can go back. If you're able to go back. I'm telling most people to stay over until Sunday, so your body can reset, your mind can reset, you're clear, you know what you're doing. You see, you got to be aware of what we're doing here. Welcome. We're not here to just entertain people. I want to show you how you can stop asking me, what do Spirit want me to do? Because you already had the conversation. Join me. Join the academy. We're going to get a little bit more focus. We're getting a little bit more focus. There's a lot of turmoil we went through in the last 18 months, but we back on track. I've always told y'all, I don't want y'all dependent upon me. I want y'all interdependent on me the way we're supposed to be. So that while you're growing, I'm growing. When I'm growing, you're growing. And we're continuing to impact this world the way we agreed to, completing our original assignments. It's okay. I'll get you. I got you. Thank you for that. I want y'all to stop thinking that everything got to be exactly the same way all the time. That's part of conformity. Conformity will take away your imagination, will take away your spiritual activation. Yeah, that's what I said. Trying to make sure everything fits in. This is what everybody do. This is the way I see everybody. But see, I'm not everybody. I'm uniquely made, perfectly made, representing. Yes. When Obatala made me, it was all good. Boo. I ain't worried about nothing. I'm good. So any questions any questions y'all want to ask me real quick before I go into the reading section? Anything about anything I said, clarity? Again, you can come and join me tomorrow. If you're in the academy, please save the date. Tomorrow, it'll be 7 p.m. Arizona time. Tomorrow's Thursday, 7 p.m. Arizona time. We're going to be talking about relationship with Spirit. And I'm also going to reveal to you something that was given to me. And that's why I say when it's supposed to come through, it's going to come through. So any questions or comments from anybody that's on here? Sister Efua, people who are on my Ife Yame page, which is the old Sister Efua page, if you're on that page, then you need to come over here maybe or go to YouTube. Thank you for joining me on YouTube. I see y'all. I appreciate y'all. And I know sometimes I'm delayed on commenting back, but I always do. So please don't say, oh, you didn't see my question, but I always reach out to you, even if I miss it, okay? Because I do these, there is a bit of a delay. Again, inviting everybody to consider to share it out with 5 friends, 5 frenemies, 5 people you love, and 1 stranger by putting it on your page and let them know we're here for Spiritually Speaking Tea Time with Sister Efua. Again, this is your daily sip of tea to get filled with what the messages are from Spirit, not just on your life, but how to live better. Greatness. Okay, welcome in. Our first question is, in regards to relationship, how we remain, let me take this off because I can't see. How we remain in heart open space when the other person isn't. Okay, yes, perfect. Oh, this is so great. Oh, this is so great, great, great. You asked this question. So let's talk about the fact that you are open-hearted. You are open to the relationship. You recognize the value in the relationship. You are maintaining your position that this is your commitment level and you're involved in a relationship, but the other person is struggling with that. In the reality of that is not reciprocating. And it's not a rewarding and reciprocating exchange sufficiently enough for you to feel okay. Well, I'm going to say 2 things. 1, make sure you're not doing it out of ego, keeping your open heart space open for this person that you're missing, that your timeline may no longer be parallel or congruent. Got it? Or is that perpendicular? That's another, right? So keep that in mind. We don't force, we allow. You don't force, you allow. So if your heart space is open and no one is making a contribution, they're only withdrawing, that means you have to close up the amount of open space that's there. Maintain the core. The core is that we are loved. Love is available. Love doesn't cost. Love is unconditional. Love is abundant. Love is expansive. Love everybody, right? Even when it's hard to love, because love really does change the world, right? So keep your heart space open. But you also are going to put some boundaries around it. You're also going to put some criteria on for this person to be able to access all of the parts that they had access. So maybe they only get access to the loyalty, to the respect, to the commitment, but they don't get access to be abusive, dismissive, belittle you, make you feel like your validation is not there, right? Because when we are challenged in that area, it's also a message for us. Why are we seeking validation? Why are we seeking wholeness and completeness when we're already whole and complete? That person should be, that's why I say reciprocating and rewarding. If you mentor me in relationships, mentorship and counseling, one of the things I tell people is 2 hands, right? Individually, I can list something, but it might be a challenge. This hand, I can probably have less strength with, right? Because it's not my dominant hand. But when I put them both together, I lift it almost effortlessly. So one person cannot lift the bucket by themselves. So when you are in that open heart space, if you're too wide, you'll be blinded by your own love. Right? So you start pulling it in. So I'm loving on myself. I'm loving on myself. I value the love that I am. My worth and value is there. Everything is good. Everything is in harmony. Da 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 da. Boom. So now you're here. You're still open. It's still possible for this person to come in and experience you. But you're so busy taking let's just say you're taking 65% and putting it back on you. 35% you stay in control. And I hate using numbers because humans don't understand. But I'm telling you that so you can understand that you were once like this and now you're going to come here and you still got openings if this person were to step up. But you don't want to burden yourself with trying to carry the whole load by yourself. And you don't want to get into a situation where you're just so busy, I'm going to say the word begging, like pleading with the universe, or, just say, If anything, ask for clarity, ask for stagnation to be removed, confusion to be removed. That's what you pray about. You don't pray about put us together, make us better. No, remove any obstacles, any confusion, any doubts, any obstacles that are preventing us. Remove the egos that are preventing us. Remove the memories, heal us from this. You talk about the problem, not the people and the outcome, because that's what you do when you speak. You're creating a framework. Ooh, y'all got me talking. Join the dang on academy, y'all. Join the academy. Y'all ain't ready for this next level. I'm telling y'all, if y'all on some bull, you ain't gonna like the academy. Y'all feel me? I hope that supported you, Melanie. I hope that supported you. I've been praying on it because struggling with it. Yeah, but you hear how I told you to pray, right? You don't pray, oh, help me get better at waiting. No. Help me. I'm praying that all divine, angelic, galactic, ancestral, and forces will clear away the Orishas, Lawa will clear away all the confusions or move away the cloudiness, bring clearer understanding and communication to me, right? Always to yourself first. Always to yourself first. Not about build my marriage, build my relationship, make it better, put us back together, right? All right. Thank y'all for being here. Y'all letting me talk, and I appreciate it. Let the prayers for clarity and strength continue to walk through. Yes. And trust that they're going to be done. Okay, you're welcome. Thank you so much for allowing me to share. I am Sister Efua. This is Spiritually Speaking, Spiritual Tea Time, which happens every Monday and Wednesday. So come on and join us. Follow me if you haven't. Subscribe if you haven't. Somebody said I needed an answer to that. I got you, girl. I get it. It's a journey. These relationship stuff got you going. Even I had to go through that. My husband and I are very much aligned, but we have to take separations from each other sometimes in order for us to really realize, like, okay, this is bigger than us. This ain't about and I can't change being who I be, and you're gonna have to change who you are. Like, we got to figure that out, right? Hey, dear, it's funny that you asked me. Not funny, haha, but it's like, woo, okay, Spirit is really talking to me. I was going to reach out to you about this matter because I felt like I needed to address a couple of things that you are allowing to be in the foreground, the background of your progression. Your progression is showing me that you are moving very swiftly into areas that make you feel uncomfortable because you think you're going to leave people behind, but the goal is to do that. Because so many people have you dependent on them instead of you recognizing that Spirit has been elevating you. So the financial stuff that I see happening for you, there is going to be like a swell. Let me tell you what I see. I see something going like this, and then it went like this. The road doubled up. It's like it was a very narrow road, and then something doubled up, which tells me you should be expecting something. But what I also heard in caution as I was saying, it said, but you are not to tell anybody, and you are not to spend like you normally spend. I hope you get that message. Melanie Hill, call me. I can't. Okay. You said you got the book, you watched the show. I'm telling you, like, we always we think, oh, I'm such a good person, but good is the enemy of great. If you're good and you're stuck at good, you're never going to be great. If your relationship is good and you want it to be great, you have to do what it takes to become great. When I watched the movie on the plane, I forget where I was going, but I watched the story of Venus and Serena's father. I think it's called King Richard, if you get a chance to watch it. It's very, very, very much a powerful film that talks about he used to get beat up. He was in a gang related area. He moved his family from one part of the country to another part of the country, then moved them again. Then he set rules that other parents wouldn't dare set with the coaches and the trainers so that they would have the chance to live a life differently, right? So definitely putting yourself in position to know how to navigate. Man, I'm telling you, it's so much I need to know. I got a short period of time. I can't get into it. Hey, daughter, what's up? Okay. How does my life look this month? For you, you're going to have a growth spurt in your emotions and your mental maturity. I'm seeing you really moving out of that shyness of I'm waiting to get permission. I'm waiting for people to tell me it's okay to, hey, I woke up this morning. I feel it. I heard it. I'm ready to do it. Absolutely. You're going to see a new level of strength in you this month that and listen to conversations that are around you, because I feel like they will also further affirm what it is you're trying to do. I know you made a new transition and all that stuff to school, but I'm telling you that I see you, even right now, I can see you amidst a group of people and y'all just exchanging, and then it showed you getting bigger. So that's a good thing. Hey, love. We're about to wrap this up. Yeah. You another one. Stay true to the big picture. Like, don't pigeonhole. Let's just say you have 4 things you're working on, but you really like just 2 of them, and you want to just kind of focus only on those 2 things. Spirit is saying no. All of them need the same amount of time and honor. And I heard the word respect. So maybe you're saying, well, I really like to cook, so I don't want to do the laundry. Or I really, I know I'm about to win the lottery. I know my lottery earnings are coming, or I know, this is coming or something. And so you just kind of ignore the usual mundane. Spirit is saying, no, you must still maintain all of that, even as your increase and your up levels are coming in. Yeah. Don't get distracted with things. Don't get distracted with things is what I heard. Welcome in, everybody. This is Spiritual Tea Time with Sister Efua. Thank you for being here. I appreciate you. You're welcome. Anything coming through for me? I'm still trying to keep my head above water. Yeah. Okay. So yeah, you need to be in the class on Thursday so you can understand what I'm saying about this money thing. Listen, money is currency, energy. It starts with you, and then it pulls the magnetic field that allows you to have opportunities, resources, connections, objects given, shown, or provided for you. Okay. You are someone that they're saying to me that you are focusing on the wrong thing, so your money is shrinking. And I know that feeling, because that I can know when my money starts messing up that I'm focusing too much on other people other than myself and what Spirit say. For you, make the decision. I'm going to focus on me, and watch and see how you start getting these creative ideas. And that's what it said in the month of September. It said there were going to be ideas that you've been ruminating that are beginning to come and going to force itself for you to activate it. That's what I heard for you. And stop using excuses on why you can't get out and activate or get to the resource that you need. Yeah. Yeah, that's what I heard. Yeah. Yeah, and let me tell you something. I can tell y'all been talking to other people because y'all coming in with questions just like this. And I'm saying that because this is one of my daughters, and y'all know I don't play that. I want you to be very specific. What am I looking for the rest of the month? I know one thing I want for the rest of the month is this, but let me ask Spirit, right? Because your month is going to be good. Once you're in relationship, you know that your relationship is going to always provide. They're going to always be there. Yeah. Yeah. So your month is looking really good. I see something with your son. Just make sure you listening and watching. If there's some type of paperwork or something that's dealing around him with schoolwork, make sure you read it thoroughly. Make sure you're making sure that he's doing it. Maybe like there's a grade or something that might come off, but it's really pushing you to become more detail oriented for the rest of this month. You kind of clump stuff together and then kind of figure it out. But Spirit is asking you to get organized and read and detailed and be accountable for things that have to get done. I know it can be overwhelming, but Spirit is really cautioning you something about, maybe it's just as simple as he just didn't pass a test, or he didn't turn in a project or something like that. Make sure you're checking in with him. Not to be angry, not to be upset, not to control, but to understand and give him a safe space. Mm-hmm. You're welcome, dear. I hate when men say you bring negative for stating how you feel. Oh, people can say what they want to say, but the reality is that what has to be said, and it's not for them, it's for you. So if you put up a boundary, if you say something is, I'm just talking because this is not your second question, this is just talking, right? If someone, male or female, if you express the hard conversation, if you express and say the thing that needs to be said and that needs to be heard, why do you care how they feel? And why is it bothering you if you know that it's to help you and prevent you from all hurt, harm, and danger? You must elevate, prioritize yourself so that you can be the best for those people that you love and or want in your life. This is going to sound a little crass, but people do one night stands. Do they still do that? People still do one night stands. Okay, so when you have a one night stand, it's just a one night stand. Hey, I'm feeling you, you feeling me. Let's do it. So if you get to the one night stand, you say, let's wear protection, and they get upset. So you say, okay, no, we're not going to do it. I don't care if you got all your clothes off. You still have the right to say, no, we're not going to do it. If you're not going, I need you to wear protection. So it doesn't matter how that person feels. It's what you need to bring yourself from all hurt, harm, and danger. Okay? Not your monkey, not your show. Yes, I'm trying. Girl, that movie was so good to me. I was in my feelings. It was just good to watch. I felt proud and I felt moved and I felt like that was such a great thing, This or trying to address something and it's drama to them. Oh, okay. Okay. I think that was for someone else. Okay. I think I answered all the questions, or did I? No, I saw a few more. I was like, where'd the questions go? Okay. If you could, please give me a message from Spirit on how to navigate the communication situation. There's nothing to navigate. I said it. You don't have to control, narrate, script anything. Hello, how you doing? Good. What you up to? Chilling. Okay. Well, I really don't like the way you said that to me. You know what? Hold on one second. Hold on one second. There's somebody at my door. Or the dogs is chewing on the thing again. Hang on. Go do that. Come back and say, hey, okay, good. Hey, yeah, today I went here. You just redirect the conversation. What is the purpose? What do you need to prove? You're either going to be together or you're not. Worrying about little bitty things don't matter. I want you, you want me. What are we going to do about it? When you scream at me, I don't like it. When you don't listen to me, I don't like, okay, what do you mean by not listening? No, don't say you don't listen to me. Say, listen, when I bring something to you that's important to me, but make sure it's really important to you, not just you trying to test and see if that person wants you or they're doing that to you. You redirect it, reframe it. The approach is, hey, how you do the regular conversation. Like I said, 5 minutes. You get 5 minutes. Let me know what's going on. We're going to assess what's going on. I'm going to ask you what you need from me. If we can't come to, then fourth, we put in the solution or the resolution. Fifth, we out the way. New beginning, new conversation, new action, new something. But we're not getting involved in all that. We're not. Okay? I got to get going because I do have somebody at 2:30, so I got to give me a moment. Mel, I'm going to get you for asking this type of question. Mel, you another one. This is so great. I don't really scroll on social media, but sometimes I will. Mel, you came up 4 times in a row this morning on my page. Different things. It said you liked something that I was watching a video on. It said I saw something you posted. I saw something else. Spirit is telling me vehemently, and I just got a big flutter in the center of my abdomen, right? You got to be unbothered. You got to not give a care. It's time for you to not give a care about what people said about you, saying about you, or don't do for you. Don't shrink your intellect, your spiritual activated awareness and expression. Do not let old habits like spending habits prevent you from, don't let nothing that you did before this moment prevent you from moving forward and getting what's yours. Nothing is wrong with you. Nothing is hidden. Everything is available. You are whole and complete. There are people out there for you, but you keep grabbing the convenient hanging fruit and the fruit that's on the damn ground. That's why you keep experiencing the stuff you're experiencing. So September is this is where the rubber meets the road. Something got to shake. And it's got to be you shaking these people out of your life tree and out of your phone. When they using titles and they're using conversations to confuse you and take advantage of you and keep you bound to them. Yeah, that's what's happening this month. You're going to have to make some strong decisions, very strong decisions about some people that you're dealing with. Oh, wow. Congratulations. You're welcome. Okay. Assess whether or not it needs to be repaired or does it need to be junked and traded in. Make the decision. But don't put yourself in financial bind. Why keep telling me something about your money? Watch your money. Hey, Shaquana. I'm going to get a new place. Contra Costa or just a regular place with high. Never put yourself in debt. Never put yourself so deep in debt that you can't experience it. Sometimes we have to get into a little bit of a financial bend to motivate ourselves, but not to the point where you're going to find yourself unable to meet the obligation. Is one of them like are they apartment complexes? Like I see like a terracotta color apartment building, like with balconies or something, whichever one that is. You got this. Don't get nervous. You're only nervous because you know it's going to work out and you're good. Do not get spooked out. Don't put that energy on that. Everything is coming. You might have listen, and I'm going to say this too. When they try to, what's the word I want to say? Like push back to you about the situation with court, stay calm, right? And be real. Some things you can't answer because they haven't happened yet. But there are some things you've already committed to making changes and alterations on. That's what I heard. Right, but you know what he wants for you. He wants to talk to you like that. That's when I say you got to pray against your ego, your fears, your doubts, even if they're minor. I just want to know what he wants from me. Well, you know what he wants. He's calling you. He wants you. He wants to spend time with you. He wants whatever. Now it's up to you to say, this is what I can do. This is what I cannot do. This is what I'm willing to do. This is what I'm not willing to do. This is more important than this. And then you decide. That's why I say you pull back in and you love on yourself. What do I want? Okay, I want a massage. I want a touch. Okay, I can't get it from him. Let me go get a massage. What do I want? I want to go to the movies. Okay, if I can't go with him, I can go by myself. I want to be told I'm pretty. So you get dressed up, you go somewhere so people can tell you the whole time you're in the place how beautiful you are. Like we got to stop waiting on other people to give us what we can give ourselves or locate. Okay, dear? You're welcome. Hey, gorgeous. I know it's been a while. You understand? Good. Okay, good. Okay, good. Yeah, because I try to tell people business, but sometimes I just can't help it. I appreciate you. There's a situation. I'll reach him. Yep. That's why I'm talking to you, because I can see the sun. I can see the sun. And that's why I'm telling you, sometimes it's important for you to allow things to outplay, but we can talk. You definitely can call me. I got a client that I'm late to right now, so I'll have to get off the line, y'all. Thank y'all so much for being here. Again, if you ever want a private reading, you can always go to my Spiritual Soul Spa and book your time with me. You can, this is the month of August. So my sister's birthday is August 16th. I'm sorry, this is September. I missed it. Hey, I almost gave y'all a freebie. Book your private time with me, 10 minutes, 30 minutes, 1 hour session. You won't regret it. I also have openings for my 7-session package that you can come and be a part of. That means you can meet with me 7 times, 1-to-1 for 7 hours over a spread of time. I usually say once a week, which gives you 7 weeks with me, time to process through things you would like to process. I also brought back the 8-hour intensive for people who are local, who just want to fly in and spend a day and a night with me and just walk through your specifically guided, focused, intensive. That's also available. So go over to my website and you'll get a chance to see all those good things. Until next time, continue peace and blessings we are. And remember that when things begin to cloud your way, make you feel like you just can't go on, stop and scream out nice and loud. That's not my reality. And know that it's only a bad dream until you make it reality. Take care.